Joe Barfield with the San Antonio Real Estate Journal. I'm here today with Alex Castillo of Starkey Mortgage in San Antonio. Alex has agreed to spend a few minutes with us and tell us a little bit about what's going on in the mortgage area concerning FHA loans. Thank you for spending time with me today.
Oh, you're more than welcome, Papa Joe. Thank you very much for inviting me today.
Thank you, Alex. Alex, I find that many of my clients are totally confused about the ins and outs of lending. Is it fair to say that there are basically three types of loan available for the home buyer?
Actually, Papa Joe, there's probably 4 in the city of San Antonio, but yes, you're absolutely correct. You've got conventional mortgage, you have VA mortgages, and you have FHA mortgages. However, in San Antonio, very popular here in San Antonio is Texas Vet Loans.
Oh, that's right. Thanks for reminding me. Today, let's focus on FHA loans.
Absolutely.
A lot of my clients are young, often first-time home buyers. What would be the advantage of FHA financing for them?
Well, the biggest advantage, Papa Joe, to FHA loans is going to be the guidelines, okay? The guidelines are very lenient when it comes to FHA mortgages. The other thing is that there's no true minimum credit score when it comes to being financed for an FHA loan.
Great. Okay. Well, I saw yesterday that HUD posted on their websites some changes that are coming for FHA. First of all, what is HUD's relationship to FHA loans?
Basically what HUD does, sir, is it basically backs and insures all FHA mortgages through Freddie Mac.
Got it. Well, when will those changes take effect?
Well, to be honest with you, some of the changes are being as soon as February the 15th. However, a lot of the majority of the changes that are going to be taking place are going to be April the 5th of this year.
Okay. Well, the information on the website said that the upfront MIP will be raised. What is MIP?
Basically what MIP is mortgage insurance protection. It absolutely does nothing for the borrower. However, because FHA is basically going on a limb and protecting the client, what they're going to do is you have to pay what's called an upfront mortgage insurance premium to protect the bank. That's basically in case the borrower defaults, it's a way to protect the bank to ensure getting some of them money back.
How much will the MIP be raised?
Currently, right now, the MIP is 1.75 per 100,000. For example, on a $100,000 loan, you would have to insure $101,750. They're going to raise it to 2.25. So on that same $100,000 loan, you would have to loan and finance $102,250.
Got it. Now, after they pay the upfront MIP, will buyers pay MIP again annually or monthly?
Yes, sir. Actually, they sure will. Very good question. What will happen is every month they pay a premium of 0.55 per 100,000 again. Okay, and that goes on monthly until the borrower accrues 78% equity position. What that basically means, again, using 100,000 for the simple math sake, once the borrower on a $100,000 loan would have a principal balance of about 78,000, that monthly insurance premium would fall off and they wouldn't have to pay that any longer.
Got it. Okay. Well, apparently, when the changes occur, buyers with FICO scores below 580 will soon have to make a 10% down payment. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Actually, the guidelines actually loosening up a little bit. Currently, a minimum FICO score, well, let me go ahead and address what a FICO score is, okay? It's basically a credit analysis of one's credit and the way their ability to pay. Okay, FICO stands for Fair Isaac Corporation. It's just a credit scoring model that was developed by a genius, okay, who what they do is they derive how credit worthy a client's going to be. Currently, a minimum FICO score to get an FHA loan is a minimum credit score of a 620. Okay, however, FHA is going to loosen their guidelines and state that somebody with a credit score with the 580 could purchase a home if they put 10% down. Of course, the higher your credit score, the better your interest rate is going to be as well.
Got it. Okay. Well, finally, it appears also that buyers won't be able to obtain as much monetary concession from the seller as they do now. How so?
Very good question. What is happening is the government's trying to make sure that all loans on a level playing field. Okay, so basically on a conventional loan, I know this isn't the time or forum to discuss conventional. However, on a conventional loan, you're allowed 3% seller concessions. What FHA has decided to do is to get on a more level playing field on conventional mortgages. So what they've done, currently you're allowed 6% seller concessions on an FHA loan, which basically covers all of your closing costs on an FHA loan, and then you'd only have to come up with your down payment. They're discussing to change that. Currently it's just a rumor, but they are discussing to change that from 6% seller concessions to 3% seller concessions. So now's a great time to get off that fence and buy if you're really looking for that seller concessions.
So Alex, it sounds like FHA soon won't be quite as great a deal for the borrower, but is it still going to be a good deal?
I think it's going to be a very good deal. What I typically do is, and every good loan officer do, is basically take the borrower and let's examine what's going to be the best route to take. And we currently do that anyway. So you take an FHA borrower. Again, keep in mind, Papa, that the guidelines are going to be a little bit less stringent on an FHA borrower. So the borrower who has not so good credit, it's still going to be a phenomenal way for them to get into a home. However, the ideal thing to do is, of course, compare an FHA loan versus a conventional loan and see which is going to be the best route for the client to go.
Alex, thank you for sharing your knowledge with us today. Perhaps we can get together again soon and talk about conventional loans and how they relate to my clients, okay?
Absolutely. Looking forward to it, sir.
This is Papa Joe Barfield with the San Antonio Real Estate Journal. Thanks again to Alex Castillo for spending some time with us today and sharing his wealth of knowledge on the FHA financing situation. Hopefully soon we'll get together again with Alex. Remember, I love helping folks find their dream home. How can I help you?